Welcome to the Busy to Boss program. Now, I'm going to start somewhere that doesn't necessarily feel like the beginning. But before I start giving you new systems, new processes, new organizational structures, let's first do a little bit of housekeeping, a little bit of cleaning around where you currently have all of your tasks already. Now, if you're anything like a normal business owner, you probably have notebooks, multiple with tasks and notes in them. You probably have pieces of post-it notes everywhere with tasks on them. You might have a digital checklist somewhere with tasks on them. You may have started using some digital system in the past with tasks in them. Basically, if you're normal, you probably have tasks everywhere, which is exactly why you're here on Busy to Boss, right? Because you need to start organizing this. So before I give you anything, before we get stuck into anything, I want you to go and find all of those notebooks, all of those post-it notes, all of those lists of wherever you've got tasks hanging around, hanging out in your phone, on your notes, wherever they are. And we're going to just, first of all, put them all in one place. Because once we consolidate all of these and we put them all together, we can start feeling like we have a bit more organization. And this is then going to help us move into the rest of this program, which is going to be working out, do we need to do the tasks that we have in front of us right now? We're going to feel like we have more control. When we have a sense of control, we have a lot more motivation to then start creating new systems. The feeling of control creates power in our minds and in our businesses. So I keep all of my tasks, and these are my real tasks right here, inside my Tekmatix account. And you're going to find this system under contacts and in tasks. Now, also, by the way, you can add your tasks as a widget to your dashboard. When you click on dashboard over here, there actually is a button that says edit dashboard, and you can make your tasks also show up on your main dashboard so that they are the first thing that you see. But over here in contacts, click on tasks. This is where you can assign tasks to yourself and to your team members, set due dates to them, and you can even make them repeating tasks as well. So the great thing here is you can choose who the assignee is, i.e. who needs to complete the task. If currently pending, if it's been completed, or all tasks, when it's due, or whether it's just purely in ascending. And you can sort by all other filters as well. But basically, I come here, I look at my tasks, I see what I should be doing. As you can see, I'm a little bit late on some of mine, but I simply press add a task. What's the task title? I don't know, maybe I've got some Facebook ads to run for next month. All right, let's put for May. Okay, for May 2025. I can put in the description. I can even pop in a link to the SOP, the Standard Operating Procedure. Now, if you don't have one of those, don't worry. By the end of this program, you're going to know exactly what they all mean. But if for now, all you're doing is just popping in the notes, you're just popping in the task things, do this, blah, 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 make sure I do that, blah, 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 make sure I do this, blah, 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 blah. When's the due date? Choose the date that it might be due for. Ta-da. Choose the time that it needs to be done by. Okay. And is it a recurring task or not? Maybe this is a task that happens every month, right? So every 1 month, I'm going to be doing my Facebook ads. Okay. Does it end? Well, if it's a repeating task that's going on monthly forever, no, it's never going to end. If it's going to be a new task every single month, which for me, this one would be because it's a monthly task, we want to have a new be created every single time. Okay. Now, then we're going to choose who is the assignee. Now, first of all, the assignee is the person who is completing the task. So in this case, it's me. I'm the one completing this task. If it was going to be Febby that was going to complete this task, I would assign it to Febby. If it was Emily that's going to complete this task, I would assign it to Emily. You get the point. Now, contact is, this would only apply if this was related to a customer. So if there was a particular customer in my system that this task was related to, I would choose the customer as the person in here that it was related to. Okay. But in this particular instance, it's just me. I'm the only person doing the task. It's not related to any customer. So I'm going to press save. And now that will show up inside my tasks list. Okay, so you can see there's my draft task over here. That's going to show up as assigned to me, a job that I need to do. Once the task is done, I can mark it as complete, and it will then still be in the system, but at the moment I'm only showing pending tasks that still need to be completed. But you can see there it's got a nice green tick. But essentially what you're going to do right now is you're going to go in and add all of your tasks that you basically have everywhere that you think you still need to do. Pop in the title, pop in the description, make sure you put yourself as the assignee or a staff member if they're the assignee, and the date that should have been due by, even if it was in the past. And if it's due in the future, pop the due date in. That's all I want you to do at this particular stage, because this is now going to just make you feel like straight from moment one, you've achieved something, consolidating everything into one place. And this will now become your one source of truth. Now, I'm just going to take you into a demo account here. I just want to show you on your dashboard, in here on Tekmatix, you can actually make your tasks a primary feature in your dashboard. Now you can see mine are actually showing up down here. Let's press Edit Dashboard. You can scroll down and actually drag your tasks. I like mine to be right at the top in my real account. So I'm going to just make the screen smaller. There you can see we can drag the tasks element up to the top, move all of these other bits down so that we can make this number one big feature. And then I press Save Changes. And now when you log into your Tekmatix account, you will see that your tasks, I can even switch it to me. I'm not in this pretend account, just showing exactly what tasks are overdue, who has or hasn't done their tasks, right? These are all just pretend tasks in this account. So can you see now how this straight away, now you've got everything that's due in one place, it now becomes your habit, your daily routine to go either to your dashboard to see what tasks you should be working on, keeping you focused and organized, or you can go into contacts, click on tasks, select by yourself, so you only find you, and boom, now you know what you need to be doing, and you know what you need to be working on in your business, and all of your tasks and all of your to-dos are in one place. Now get this, if you have the Tekmatix app, which is called Lead Connector, this also is inside your mobile app. So just showing you that in here, if you go to your Google Play Store or your iTunes Store, type in Lead Connector and download it, log into your Tekmatix account. And actually when you're inside your mobile app, it will look like this. On the top left-hand corner, you have like the little burger symbol, the menu symbol. When you click on that, you will actually have this come up. Now there are more features on there. You can even schedule your social media from here now as well. But one of the features you have in there is your tasks. So if you come up with an idea or something that needs to be done when you're on the go, you can actually just add that task straight to the main tasks system from your mobile app as well. So it makes it a lot easier for you to manage your tasks, assign tasks to staff members, see what tasks you need to be working on whilst you're on the go. And they from your mobile device will then show up in your dashboard and inside this main tasks area here. So absolutely the best way for you to begin this whole process is to just get yourself cleaned up and organized and put everything that's on your to-do lists in here first. Get that done now by just going in and adding your tasks. Once you've done that, then carry on with the rest of the training where we're going to start introducing what else could you be having to keep your business nice and organized. Happy teching!